You heard it from the man himself. When it's orangey enough, it's orangey enough. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Dean Callan Show. Today, I'm at the London Distillery Company interviewing Toby.
Hello.
Toby is the master distiller across all of these delicious products. Toby is also the forklift driver, the head of security. I'd say Toby is pretty much the man at the distillery. Is that correct?
I'm humble. I just like making gin. But I can drive a forklift.
It's confirmed. He is the forklift driver as well. He can do everything. So Toby, really quickly, because fans of the Dean Callan Show have very short attention spans, would you be able to tell us what are the key kind of components that make up these different delicious products?
Yeah, sure. So Dodds was our first gin, and it's a sort of modern take on a 1920s cocktail style gin. So it's big, it's bold, it's quite forward, works really well. Martini, Martinez, Negroni. The Old Tom, slightly older style of gin. They tend to be sweetened. We've sweetened ours with licorice root, so they're noticeably the same family. This one's got a little bit of fennel in it as well, so it's a little bit more herbal. Makes a cracking martini.
So it's sweetened with licorice root as opposed to just sweetening it with sugar?
Yeah, so Old
Wow.
Tom, you can actually add sugar to them. There's not too many regulations around them. But licorice root gives a sort of perceived sweetness and a nice little sort of earthy nuttiness.
Without the sugar?
Yeah, no sugar.
Wow, okay.
Great stuff. The Kew gin is done in partnership with Kew Gardens. This one's a little bit more gin and tonic focused, so a little bit more citrus led, a bit more floral, and a little bit of spice. We've also done a Navy strength version, which is great fun. 57.3%.
57.3%.
It's tasty and it won't blow your head off. So it's a little bit more winter spice, nutmeg, cinnamon, cardamom.
And the normal Q is at what?
46.
46. Okay. So nutmeg, cinnamon, cardamom are the key botanicals?
They're the ones that are easiest to pick out. So it makes a really luxurious gin and tonic or a very dangerous martini. It's actually quite nice over ice with a dash of bitters.
Okay, nice. And then nutmeg, cinnamon, and vanilla and everything would be really good in a traditional kind of punch.
Yeah, definitely. If you
Nice.
if you want a punch, go with it. It's a very polite gin. It doesn't seem Navy strength when you drink it. Just after 3 martinis.
And all the botanicals across all of these are organic, is that correct?
Yeah. So
Nice.
everything's organic. The base spirit's organic. The botanicals are organic, and the gins are organic.
Nice. Okay, so what else have we got here?
So we've also got
Done these two.
a slightly new product. So this is Kew horseradish vodka. So again, working with Kew Gardens, they wanted something very British, and nothing's more British than horseradish.
Yeah.
You can have it as an aperitif, just with your Sunday roast, if that's your gig. Or it makes a great Gibson-style drink, a little pickled onion, you get all the savoury notes. So it's just horseradish, coriander and slowberry.
So your favourite drink with this is a Gibson?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. And we've also got an orange liqueur. So again, in partnership with Kew, it's 3 different types of orange. There's bitter orange, 2 different types of sweet. They get macerated for a couple of months, and then we
For
distill.
a couple of months?
Yeah, depending on sort of the temperature and time of year, it will be between 5 weeks and 8 weeks.
And you're constantly checking it to make sure that you've got it right?
Yeah, when it's orangey enough, it's orangey enough.
You heard it from the man himself. When it's orangey enough, it's orangey enough. It's like, I'm wearing orange today. You might have noticed. Is this orangey enough?
I think you're orangey enough.
Legit. And the last, have we done everything?
We have. That was a whistle stop tour.
Okay, can I just ask, so these are 100% organic as well,
Yep.
and it's got honey in it, yeah?
Yeah.
Was that meant to be a secret? Are we doing a Martin Miller's kind of cucumber thing, or no? And you're always sourcing the honey from the same people, or?
Yeah, we try and keep the supplies pretty consistent. We found the bees are pretty well trained, so the honey's fairly consistent year to year. But yeah, it's quite unusual to have honey in the distillation, so it doesn't add any sweetness, but you get little floral notes that you might get from the honey, and a lot of the plant oils that the bees have collected, so it gives a really nice, thick mouthfeel.
Very cool. And everything comes from Christina, yeah?
Everything.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we got some footage. Thank you very much for your time. And, have a nice day and all that.
Thanks, Dean. Thanks for having us.
That was Toby coming to you, delayed and likely heavily edited after probably some back and forth
Yeah.
with the executive team on the Dean Callan Show. Thank you. We're done.